Hello, welcome to the garden. I have just picked some of these things and some of the things on the chair here and thought that I would show you just how I'm putting them in this very simple jug full of very clean water. So I start usually by placing my largest thing, and I decided I was only going to have one hydrangea. And then typically then I start to put more of the greens in, and I thought this was kind of fun. Um, this apple mint grew under the vine, the grapevine, and when I picked it, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to leave it on because I think that's kind of fun. So we get a little bit of green there. Let's see how that goes. There we go. So you can see even just by putting those two pieces in, I have a little bit of structure. And then I've got some of this lemon balm that kind of grows out at a bit of an angle. I took the bottom leaves off, as I always do, because anything that goes under the water needs to be just the stems. So, and then I'm going to start with placing this phlox. This is a perennial phlox. It's just starting to go over, but it does still have a wonderful scent, and of course next to the apple blossom, that's beautiful. I'm going to put it here. And my sweet William that I grew from seed, that's a perennial, and it's starting to finish as well, but again, beautiful scent. And this arrangement is going to sit on a table, so it will not have one side, like it doesn't have a good side and bad side, as it were. Seed pods at this time of year, you can see, are just fantastic. The nigella there. And the sweet peas, you can see that they're starting to go. This is starting to form a pod here. It's not going to continue to do that because I've picked it, but I just love it. So I mean, I'm going to tuck it in there anyway, because it really is not trying to be something it's not. You know, it's an end of season arrangement. What have we got here? Oh yeah, this one was one of the dahlias that I started from seed. I'm not going to put her in, but there she is. Let's see. Oh yes, started these carnations from seed, and they are a wonderful perennial in the garden. And it's just kind of finishing, but I'm still going to have her in here. Lovely bunny tail. The only kind of bunny tail we want to see in this garden, I might add. A pink, which has gone to seed. It's going to seed, and I have them in white as well this year. But I mean, aren't they fantastic? That's when it's finished. Like, that's when the petals have fallen off. They're that beautiful. Another sweet pea we'll just tuck down. And straw flower, she's got a little bit of pink to her, but that's okay. If I put her next to here, then that'll be noticed there. All right, and here's that dahlia that I just showed you. This is another dahlia. Can you believe that's a dahlia? Grew it from seed, from floret seed. It's exciting. It was exciting to see what was going to come up in the garden. Having, you know, because they're a complete mystery when you grow them that way. So I've got some jasmine. When my mom was a real gardener, and when I was growing up, she had planted jasmine just outside of my sister and my window. And on summer nights when the windows were open, I always have that nice memory of the scent of jasmine. So I really wanted jasmine in the garden. Forgetting her name. I just grew her in white for the first time this year. And then also these beauties, and you can see the difference at this time of year, just in how they are on the same stem. Well, this one isn't, but the others are. Lovely. I will definitely be growing them again, that is for sure. I'm gonna move this leaf a little. And some more of the Royal Wedding sweet pea. It's just a fantastic bright white, which is nice with some of these other ones that are not. And now I'm getting into the, here, oh yeah, I saw this one. I just thought, oh, she's lovely. She has an aphid on her, but anyway. And then into the cosmos. I just love cosmos. Cosmos are one of those beautiful flowers that just really do keep giving. They all season long, and right into the fall, you can have cosmos. Really, and they don't have to be in the garden. They can be in a pot. Yeah, so they are a fantastic bloom. Come in a lot of different colors and shapes. Lots of shapes, actually. I'm getting kind of full here. Oh, I've got a little bit of oregano. I'm just going to tuck that in. You can keep if you're growing oregano like this, you can keep the leaves and dry them, of course. I shouldn't say of course, but you can, which is lovely. I like to have a little bit of something going out in different angles. These ones, everybody I meet either loves them or hates them. I love them. The reason people hate them is because they kind of can take over in a garden. I'm fine with that because of when they're taking over, and they're a Japanese anemone. Another cosmos, tuck her in. And let's see, I've got different kinds of cosmos here. Here's one I don't think I've put in yet. Is she pretty? So pretty. Let's just tuck her down. So I will turn this around so you can kind of see where we're going here. See, there's no one angle, although I might just tuck a little bit more in here. You can also, as you kind of have more of a structure in a bouquet, you can start to pull elements out a little bit, as long as the tip is in the water. But sometimes little ones like that can get a bit lost. So once there's more structure, you can kind of pull them out a bit. I like to be able to sort of, so I can see kind of a lot of different things, a lot of different elements, and it's nice for them to have their individual space. But it is what it is. It's not a subtle arrangement. It's not an ikebana kind of style where you're just seeing different elements at the end of a stem. It's not that arrangement. So I'm gonna put this. Sometimes when I cut these, you can see how there were two stems here, and I've cut it here. Sometimes I leave it like that because it gives me an angle in which to play with. And I was gonna leave on this spent stem, but I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna take it off. But it still gives me a little bit of an angle. See, I can put that in there, and this goes quite far. So I think I'm gonna do that. And let's see what else. Oh, I have, I kind of went around and just was looking for things in white. I was writing my newsletter this week, and I commented on, like, I was drawing an analogy and about a piece of music about coming home, and then I couldn't find the exact one, and I kept thinking, I traveled alone, so I have nobody to ask. And so I still have Lady in Red, because that was on the album of one of the the Krista Burr album that I was trying to decide if that was the coming home song that I was listening to. Anyway, so here I am, not Lady in Red, but thinking of all the white things, but in my head I'm hearing the red. All right, here are the seed pods of the snapdragons that I was hoping to have for an event at the end of June, but they didn't bloom in time. But they've been providing lots of beauty here, not for that event, but since then. Another beauty, she's Lovely. And I think what I'll do is I'll have this outside. I'll keep it outside, and that just gives me sort of the cooler nights for it. And because I'm planning to be outside most of the weekend, then I can enjoy it on the table. And so, yeah, there we have it. A little bit of white, not Lady in Red, from the garden on this sort of late summer day. Thought maybe that might give you some ideas, and I'd love to know what you make with your late summer seed pods and things that are finishing up and things that are still going and so on. Hope you have a good day.